Hi everyone, it's Jimmy. For those of you who are new to my channel, I plan using the Planner Perfect method that Jenny Penton describes. I will leave links below for an introduction to that. Pretty much what it is scripting out your day ahead of time, and I change it up a bit and also use mine for journaling and some memory keeping, just whatever I am feeling at the time. So my Planner Perfect Traveler's Notebook with the inserts meets all those needs. I also use Cocoa Daisy decorations too. Cocoa Daisy and Planner Perfect are the perfect marriage. In today's video, I will take you through a flip through. I was going to say quick flip through, but I always say that and then it's not quick. So I'll just say flip through. I'm going to take you on a flip through of this past week to see how it went. I think that's about all I'm going to do today. I will try to keep it short, but thank you for being here. This is Jaja, and she is a Planner Perfect size wide. Someone asked on the Planner Perfect fans Facebook page if she had the same texture as Eva, which is a grayish leopard print. It has like a grayish white background, maybe a little blue tint. They asked if she was velvety like Jaja. The answer I keep getting is no, she is not the same texture as Jaja. The pattern looks similar, but from my understanding, it is a different leather. So, and I do not have an Eva, so I can't confirm that for sure, but everyone that I have asked, because I was going to get one if she felt like Jaja, everyone I have asked has said no, it's not the same texture. I may still try her out, I'm not sure. But Jaja is definitely the velvetiest of all the Traveler's Notebooks from Planner Perfect. And these are the charms. I love the charms. My birthday is next week, and I have asked all my children for charms. So we'll see if that pans out. I know my daughter probably will, but it's different with boys. They just, I don't know. They just don't think of things as much as the girls. But anyway, this is Jaja. I love cutting out the tip ends and using them. Someone from the fans page also recommended that. That's where I got the idea. If you're not a member of the Planner Perfect Facebook fans group, you should go be a part of it. It's really encouraging and lots of friends to be made. I really love that group. That's one of my favorite groups. All right, so this is October. I kept September in here for now because I've already moved into Jaja, so just kept her in there. Move this out of the way. Don't want to spill. Okay, so let's just take September out. And this was a really good month. I'll just go real quick through the first part because I show this on my videos below. So I do my weeks first. And then I just started journaling. And I have done it different ways over the years, but this is how I do it now. So I just started and then go to whenever I finish and start the next day. It's pretty much what I do. And I put quotes and to-do lists and reminders, just whatever. I really like the freedom of this. Gratitude. And this is where we stopped last time at the last plan with me. So So it was a pretty good weekend. Breakfast, play in my planners. My husband wanted to watch the game. Meal planning, leisurely stroll. More Saturday. Had a little to-do list, pretty much standard. Sunday, visited my mother that day. Oh, that was the first day of fall. Sure did not feel like it. Did some gratitude. One of my favorite things about fall decorations in my planner are the falling leaves. I love that. And on this day, I wrote down an affirmation of how I was feeling that morning, or how I wanted to feel even. I allow myself to feel light and unburdened. I have taken care of or removed things that felt overwhelming. And I did a lot of inner work to do that. So I was feeling free that day. Now I can focus on my chosen priorities only. I now have freed up an abundance of time and energy. And so it is. It's true. Once we take care of things that are overwhelming or situations that we're not happy with, I just feel lighter removing those things that feel so overwhelming and burdensome. A lot of times they're not even our things to carry. So that was a good day for feeling light. And I wanted to remember it, so I wrote down the affirmation. Treat myself to a healing yoga practice before my lunch break. Little to-dos. It was a very good day. I really like the flow of my days and think I'll script a similar day for tomorrow. The highlight of my day was talking with Pauline. That's my daughter, my only girl. I have 3 boys and 1 girl. We had a good conversation and caught up before she had to go save a turtle. She was in her car and there was a big turtle in the middle of the road, so she had to go save it. So, but that's always very nourishing for me to have deep, good conversations with my children. So that was healing. And then the next day, just a pretty much normal day, still Tuesday, take a quick or meandering walk by the lake, look for treasures to take pics of. I love that time of my day. And when you go on a walk, just smelling the smells, feeling the feels, seeing the sights, looking for those things, it really calms your nervous system. So that's always a good thing. Work until lunchtime. I like this quote. What if all I want is a small, slow, simple life? What if I am most happy in the space of in between, where calm lives? I love that. Okay, more to-dos. I didn't check anything off, so probably didn't do those that day. I don't remember. Here's another quote. Your mind is a garden. Your thoughts are the seeds. You can grow flowers or you can grow weeds. I love that one. I like that about Coco Daisy, how they have such positive quotes. And so I try to put them throughout my planner and journals so that, it can be inspiring. And they're pretty. All right, lots of changes, but then we decided not to change. And restless sleep. Here's another one. We spend too much time making a living and too little time living and making. And I put changes ahead here. And then next day, some gratitude. Letting go is a gradual process. If the pain was deep, you will have to let it go many times. That's true. It's such a balance when we're doing our inner work because we have to revisit the past so that we can work through it and let it go and move on. But it's a process, and we don't want to live there. Obviously, we don't want to live in the past and keep rehashing it and everything. But we do need to acknowledge it, because if we just push it down and say, well, I'm going to concentrate on the future, the past is over with, it's suppressing it, and it will show up as disease in your body a lot of times because the body keeps the score, which is one of my favorite books about that. The body keeps the score. So I loved this reminder that it's a process. It's not a one and done thing. I guess sometimes it could be, but most of the time, if the pain is deep, it's a process. So we have to allow ourselves the time to go through that process and the space to heal. And I love this quote by Young Pueblo, the book I'm reading, called Lighter. Maturity is when you can finally ride the ups and downs of life without getting tossed around by them. I love that. Maturity is when you can finally ride the ups and downs of life without getting tossed around by them. Yes, that's a practice. All right. Thursday, this was when the hurricane started coming. This is how I feel today. Be messy and complicated and afraid and show up anyways. So I was doing a collab, which was my very first one, with some other Planner Perfect ambassadors, and I was anxious about it. I had never done that before. But I showed up and did it, and it came out better than I thought. So yeah, I was just proud of myself for showing up. So I want to acknowledge those wins for myself, and that builds momentum. I don't want to just skate over it and not acknowledge things. Chili, watch Survivor. Yes, I'm trying to see about The Amazing Race. We love that show too, but I haven't seen it come back on yet. Autumn shows us how beautiful it is to let things go. Seems to be a big theme of letting go. I like this by Mary O'Connor. It's not so much how busy you are, but why you are so busy. The bee is praised, the mosquito is swatted. Isn't that good? So it's not if we're busy or not, it's why we're busy. That sounds like a Jenny thing right there. We need to clarify our intentions of why we're doing what we're doing. So I love that. All right. Grateful that we were safe from the hurricane. Yeah. The hurricane was a lot worse than we had originally thought. They're still struggling today, and this is Monday. Yeah, today's the 30th. It's just really sad. So that was Friday. Saturday, went out to breakfast. Got some things at Target. That's just a fun date for me, to go out for breakfast and go to Target or Marshall's and look at stuff. We went to Lowe's and got flowers. It's time to plant the pansies. They last through the winter here. So then I feel good that I got so much done. Cleaned out the dresser in the entrance hall. Finally found my pumpkin tablecloth. It matches perfectly to the new pear painting I hung in the kitchen. I bought a little piece of artwork at Target. Doing a load of laundry. It feels good to get that sunshine and exercise. I'm a good tired. Yeah, I was tired that day, but I was a good tired because I got so much accomplished and got fresh air, moved my body. And then yesterday, slept decently for the most part, get dressed in my mature woman pants. There's these pants I have. They're basically yoga pants, but they flare out at the bottom, but they just look like, they almost look like black dress pants, but they're not. But I call them my mature woman pants because I feel, I don't know, more dressed up in them. And so if I want to look nicer, I'll wear my mature woman pants. My husband just laughs that we call them that. Anyway, have breakfast, do our puzzles, take a stroll. I was filming the ripples and reflections of the clouds on the surface of the lake when a great blue heron flew across, but he was just out of my frame. Would have been a great video intro or outro clip. Yes, that bird I have at the end of these videos, I took that video at that same lake. It was a green heron, and I got him just as he flew off. So I was trying to get the great blue heron. I'd like to get geese flying overhead honking and then slow that down and put that on one. That'd be a cool one. And thank you to the people that said they like my new intro and outro. I love doing those. It's so much fun. All right, so my husband's getting ready for his trip. So this was a nice day. Watched the baking show, Halloween baking show. That's what that is. And lit a candle, opened the back door for the breeze and fresh air. It was a little cooler yesterday, so it was nice. So that is all of my September and my September dinners, which you have seen in my past videos. So that is how my September went. I'm going to actually start this week, start today, which is September 30th, in my October journal, because I don't like to split up the weeks. I need to have the week at a glance so I can plan my week. I don't want to split it up. So September 30th is starting in my October journal. I hope you all have a great start to your week, and I will see you soon. Bye.